Hey everybody, it's Derek Christensen from Legion Law. I'm working from home today, so hopefully you enjoy the decor. But I wanted to come to you today about and talk about what happens if you don't have any kind of document addressing your medical records and how you want your medical decisions made if you're incapacitated. So, can a doctor kill you? Is essentially what I'm asking here or answering here. But before I dive into that, I wanted to talk to you guys about how to reach out to me. You can email me directly, Derek, DEREK, at legionlawpllc.com, or you can reach out to me on our contact us page on our website, www.legionlawpllc.com. So, with that being said, let's dive right in. I actually had somebody ask me this the other day. She works at a company where they refer some clients to me, and one of her clients actually asked, what happens if I don't have a medical power of attorney or any kind of document in place that says, doctors, please don't kill me, or pull the plug, unless it's these circumstances, right? So that was actually a pretty good question, and I looked it up, and it turns out that what happens is a doctor must make a medical decision on their belief of what should happen to the patient. That's going to happen no matter what. But there are certain circumstances where an agent can work with a doctor to make that decision as well. So more specifically, let's dive right into what an estate plan would do in this circumstance. So you'd have a medical power of attorney, an advanced healthcare directive, and a HIPAA release form. The advanced healthcare or the medical power of attorney states this specific person can make medical decisions on my behalf. The advanced healthcare directive states, doctor, you must follow this checklist of things that I think you need to do for me. And the HIPAA release form says, doctor, tell that agent in the medical power of attorney all my medical information. Make sure everybody knows everything that must happen. So with those three documents, you can have somebody control your circumstance and make a decision on your behalf if you're in a coma, you're under surgery, you have anesthesia, whatever the circumstance might be. So that's with an estate plan. Those are the kinds of estate plans that I do, and those are the documents I draft all the time. But if you don't have those three documents, then the circumstance is different. In this circumstance, the doctor plus a family member who is available can make a decision on your behalf. Now, granted, the doctor must make a medical decision on what they think is the best interest of you, but a family member can also provide context, provide information that they know, and help the doctor make that decision as well. But it's not mandatory that the doctor listen to the other person. So that might be a problem. And that's a concern for people who, they want to have something happen specifically that the doctor thinks doesn't need to happen. And also, you must be able to find the person who is the close family member. So it could be a spouse, it could be siblings, it could be your parents, stuff like that. And there's actually a list in Texas law that states, if you can't find this person, then find this person, then the next person, and the next. And if you can't find those people, then the doctor is just going to have to make a decision without your input or anyone else's input for that matter. So it's a hassle, in other words, and if there's an emergency, if something's really quickly happening, if you're deteriorating quickly and they need to make a decision immediately and people aren't picking up the phone or answering texts, then you might actually be kind of, what's the polite term, not in a good position to make that decision or have what you want to have happen. So that being said, an estate plan prevents this. There's no need to worry about it if you have an estate plan because a comprehensive documents like a medical power of attorney, advanced healthcare directive, and HIPAA release forms, they prevent this from happening in the first place. No problem. So that's why you should have an estate plan in the first place, and that's why you should be working with attorneys like myself who make those kind of estate plans to make sure you don't have a doctor make a decision that the doctor shouldn't be making, or at least you never wanted to have happen. So with that being said, feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions on that or any other estate planning or probate matters. You can reach me again on my email, Derek, DEREK, at legionlawpllc.com, or you can find me on my website, www.legionlawpllc.com, and you can prevent yourself from having a doctor make a decision you never wanted that doctor to make on your behalf. So that's pretty much it. We'll catch you on the next one, and I appreciate you guys watching this. See ya.